Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Welcome, one and all. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. Wait, is that thing still on? Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you all can still hear me. Great. All right. Um, Let me see. Who was here first? Sonia Johnson. Thank you so much for being here first. Hello, Fancy Fancy, Emma D, um, and a whole bunch of other people. By the way, I don't think we'll be here more than an hour. So, with that being said, um, let's jump to it. What the hell? I woke up to a nightmare. I don't know what happened. I woke up to a nightmare. What in a peroxide based chemical coloring solution is going on? By the way, if that is the solution, I'd hate to see the problem. If that is the solution, I would hate to see the problem because the problem has got to be that much worse. Good Lord. Is somebody having a midlife crisis? Is someone having a midlife crisis? Aren't you supposed to do like Princess Margaret and go find some boy toy somewhere? But stay out of the peroxide. Not going to have any scalp left. Uh, Elaine Parker, thank you so much for the. Oh no, that's kind of weak. Let me try that again. Thank you so much for the super sticker, and thank you so much for being here. Yeah, someone has been playing around with the. Well, they said that she got good grades in what was it, chemistry, something like that. Well, I can see where that education has gone. Who knows? Behind that crooked smile and that wonky eye, there might be a evil genius. You never know. I know I can't tell. Before we get to that, you guys, some sad news from Lisbon. I think the locals would say Lisboa. Does that sound right? Um, anyway, the beloved funicular, that is the cable car that climbs uphill, I had like a horrendous accident. These are actual photos that I took myself when I was in Lisbon back in 2018. I walked the streets and I just kind of pointed my camera at everything I could find and took pictures. Everything about Lisbon I thought was just like a postcard. Um, so I took a lot of pictures, and you can see I got kind of lucky because both of these cable cars are not covered in graffiti like they have been in recent years. But my goodness, what happened to those people? They say those cars get a lot of traffic, which should not serve as an excuse. I mean, you do maintenance when you need to do maintenance. And apparently, they said the cable may have broken, and the cable is what pulls the train. I think that's how it. Well, I don't know. Well, anyway, the brakes gave out, I suppose, and you can see the way the cable car on the left side is higher in the back. Well, they can jack it up so that they can keep you even while you're going uphill and downhill. Well, when something snapped, that thing went rolling straight down the hill with no brakes. It derailed and hit a building. It hit a building. Several people lost their lives. But crazy accident. So I guess as a way to share memories of the people who lost their lives, I just went and grabbed a few photos that I had tucked away on a hard drive and thought I would share them with you. There you go. Beautiful town, Lisbon, if you ever get a chance to go. Um, Very beautiful. And I thought the people were very nice. Hmm. Okay. There you can see that is where the train, see the Gloria, it was funicular crash, Rosario Station, train station. Um, it just kind of went flying down the hill. Weirdest thing. Could not believe it. Now, back to Kate Middleton. I thought for certain that the um, muskrat was the inspiration for her hair color. And the more I look at her head, the more I attribute that tone to the muskrat. It all makes sense now. Kate and William went to the Natural History Museum. Even though her hair looks unnatural, it would look natural if she was you guessed it, if she was a the muskrat. So before you judge her, you consider this. If Kate Middleton was a muskrat, nobody would pay any attention to her hair. Muskrat Kitty, Muskrat Willie. I don't know the words to that song, Muskrat Love. But I tell you, um, she must have an affinity for muskrats because she keeps painting her hair that color. Now, make my hair look like Meghan's, but don't make it too obvious. What'd she say? She said, she said, well, tell him again, Kate. Tell him again. Kate said, make my hair look like Meghan's, but don't make it too obvious. And of course, the person that she was speaking to was probably wondering, what language is that? I'm not picking that up. Is that like Middle English or something like that? Possibly. Uh, Kate's family goes all the way back to the Middle Ages where she still speaks Middle English. But if I was a betting man, which I am not, I would think this is what she said. She said,
well, obviously it'd be, I would love to have met her. And she's obviously, she's an inspirational woman to look up to. Obviously to this day and, going forward and things, it is, it's a wonderful family. The members who I've met have achieved a lot and, very inspirational. So, yeah, I do.
yes, she does. Yes, she does. And nobody does it better. Though sometimes I wish someone would. Yes, nobody can confound and confuse better than Kate Middleton. Well, she wanted her hair to look more like Meghan's, but not so obvious. So what did they do? They took her hair and added some more hair on top of it, like a whole head of hair. Some people might even say they just sewn a wig to it. I don't know. Somehow she has incredible volume. I mean, look at the top of her hair. Isn't that incredible? It all started the other day. Well, actually, we have been slowly toning our way up to this point. But however it started or whenever it started, um, her hair started to get lighter and lighter and even brighter. And then at some point, it appears as though Charlotte's hair was getting in on the action. Yeah, Charlotte's hair was starting to get a little pale by comparison. And listen, you all have said it, and many others have said it. She is not suitable. That is, Kate is not suitable for that tone of hair. It just does not complement her skin. Now, there's a lot of people that say, well, when you lighten your hair, it makes you look younger. Does she look any younger? I don't think so. And of course, Feminagra never lets us down. Um, Feminagra had a thing to say about it, and we'll take a look right now. Ooh, how did I miss that one? How did I miss that one? Well, I promise you I won't. I'm going to come back to that one. I'm going to come back to that one. Feminagra got busy today, and that's okay. We're going to get busy with them. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want that. Mm. Are we good? Yes. Yes. Um. Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. So Kate and Williams returned to work after 7 weeks away. Let's do that one first, okay? After 7 weeks away, Prince William and Kate Middleton reappeared in public today, September 4th, 2025, for the first joint engagement in nearly 2 months. They visited the Natural History Museum. You know, isn't that kind of strange that someone with a hair color that is so unnatural goes to visit the Natural History Museum? Couldn't she be arrested for that? Uh, wouldn't some of the rogue curators at the museum come and stand there and like admonish her with their stare for having the nerves to I guess uh, well anyway, let me keep going here. A carefully timed engagement. Uh, the outing follows an announcement on September 3rd, which confirmed the couple would attend the event the day after their children returned to Lambrook School. Historically, Kate has taken much longer to resume duties after summer holidays. Like always, this year's swift, that is, shift, that is, comes after a season marked by controversy. Their absence from the 80th anniversary of BJ Day and reports of a costly move to Forest Lodge fueled criticism. Prince Harry's impending UK visit next week also looms large in the background, adding to the timing and significance. So, their joint appearance was on the 13th of July at Wimbledon, where Kate presented the winner's trophy during the men's single finals. Between then and today, the couples holidayed in Greece. The couple spent time in Scotland. They were absent as a pair from official duties for 7 weeks. 7 weeks. You know, you can color a lot of hair in 7 weeks. A light workload in 2025, the museum visit may cease, or that is, ease pressure but it does not change their overall engagement count. So far this year, William has appeared at events tied to his long standing patronages. This includes Centerpoint and the Tusk Trust, and attended the UEFA Women's Euro final in Switzerland. And that was with Princess Charlotte, by the way. Kate has made limited steps back into public life following her 2024 cancer treatment or pre-cancer sales treatment or something. Um, Whatever that situation was, that's how long it's been. So, um, nice work if you can get it. Okay, let's move on. Let me see. Is Kate Middleton wearing a wig? The hair debate at the Natural History Museum. What do you guys think? Do you think she's wearing a wig? Do you all think she's trying to get wiggy with it? See what I did there? It's kind of hard to say. It's the way it was sticking up in the middle that kind of well, I couldn't stop looking at it. I literally could not stop looking at it. It seemed like to me like someone was reaching for well, let me see here. I'm going to say wig. I'm going to say wig, wiglets, wiggy, something. Let me find that story. When Kate Middleton returned to public duties alongside Prince William on September 4th, 2025, her new hairstyle drew immediate attention at the Natural History Museum, where she serves as patron. The Princess of Wales stepped out with noticeably lighter, longer hair. Media outlets framed the shift as a fresh blonde highlight. Look, but the public reaction quickly turned the spotlight to a different question. Was she wearing a wig? So they went from, is that blonde highlights to, oi, oi, is she wearing a wig? Blimey, is she wearing a wig? Oi. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. I mean, sometimes she looks like an extra from Get Christy Love, but um if you're old enough to know that reference. But yeah, she looks like an extra from Get Christy Love. You under arrest, sugar. Anybody remember Christy Love? The television show Christy Love? You under arrest, sugar. That that was her line. Every cop show they had a tagline, right? And that was hers. You under arrest, sugar. Well, the weird thing is they say that the woman who played Christy Love was the real biological mother of Whitney Houston. I'm telling you, the actress that played Christy Love is virtually identical to Whitney Houston. Yeah. If you've ever seen the side by side. Anyway, I don't want to get distracted into that, but we'll have to have a conversation about that one of these days. Whitney Houston and Get Christy Love. Okay. Who allowed her to wear that? I don't know if you could stop her. I honestly don't know if you could have stopped her. Oh, you guys, I don't know if I can wait. I don't know if I could wait. I got to share this with you right now. I got to share it with you. Gosh, I hate to get sidetracked, but it's just so compelling. Uh-oh, where did it go? Oh, Lord, it got away from me. Let me try that again. See what happened when I say something, then all of a sudden I'm looking for it. But I see everybody and their mama has done that video, so I'm gonna have to do one of these days, right? You got it. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you. Uh oh, let me see. Oh my goodness, what? Oh, is that it? What did I do with it? Let me try one more time. Oh, there it is. There it is. See what I mean? That's the actress that plays Get Christie Love, Teresa Graves, and they say that she might actually be Whitney Houston's biological mother. Say nothing of Sissy Houston. Wow. Isn't that eerie? Isn't that eerie? What if they are related? Okay, that's enough of that. We'll have to do a deep dive one of these days, but not now. We're too busy dragging Kate. So, the unnatural hair that ironically was at the Natural History Museum. See how that works out? How the media presented the hair change. Mainstream outlets, including People, celebrated Kate's hair as the latest style moment. Headlines highlighted her blonde summer highlights and described the moment, described the appearance as a seasonal refresh. Coverage portrayed the look as part of her return to work after 7 weeks absence or 7 weeks vacation, focusing on her role as the museum, her role as the museum and at the museum, should I say, and avoiding any mention or speculation about a wig. The press emphasized continuity with establishment images, framing the hair change as a subtle evolution. The tone echoed the past reporting, which often amplifies positive optics around senior royals, but keeping the narrative fixed on fashion and glow. These outlets shape and polished versions of events for international readers. So, if I recall, didn't Rebecca English say that she believed that it was just the sun beaming on Kate's hair while she was in the car? Didn't Rebecca English say that maybe she was swimming or something like that? And anyway, they tried to attribute everything to sun bleached hair. They just could not accept the idea that one flew over the cuckoo's nest. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. I repeat, they just could not accept that one flew over the cuckoo's nest. They wouldn't hear of it. I'm sorry, but Kate is just not the most stable person in the family. Not even close. With all those little facial expressions and weird tics she's capable of, I promise you, she is not the sharpest tool in the shed. And only she would do something like this and expect that people would assume that it was just what sun bleaching her hair. I don't think so. I don't think so. It was quite deliberate. Let me see. Connie Bomber, Adrian Burr was here, Joan Garcia, Church Nelly, Kim Coates, Mary H., Carolyn Minter, Ania Paul, Tamara Waters. Okay, Felton LaShawn, thank you all so much for being here. So, what the public saw instead, online audience reached very different comment section on platform like Instagram, and the Daily Mail filled with remarks calling the style an obvious wig. A wig! Comments with the most upvotes describe the hair as too dense, wig-like, and badly blended. Some even compared it to wigs used on child actors or drag performances. Wow, where the construction is visible. Interesting. The speculation did not stop at styling critiques. Many commentators tied the look to health worries. She'll be all right. Okay, here we go. Somebody just pulled a card out, I think. Let me leave this alone because somebody just pulled the card out. Now take a look there. British Vogue. It's official. The Princess of Wales is entering autumn as a blonde. Kate has been subtly going lighter over the past year, but when she arrived for an engagement at the Natural History Museum today with Prince William, her signature chestnut brown mane was entirely transformed. You can say that again. And then over here it says Kate Middleton's latest hair change on fully display after previewing blonde summer highlights. Yeah, well. I would worry about her damaging her hair, but I kind of think not only will it damage her hair in the long run, it's going to damage her extensions. But you didn't hear me say that. Anyway, that is the real star of the show right there. The lovable muskrat, who is the originator of that hair color. And trust me, I would think that the muskrat's hair, fur, whatever, is free of any toxic anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just all natural, which is more than I could say for the future queen consort. I mean, take a look there. Send help. It appears as though Rapunzel has cast her hair down from the tower, hoping that some passerby or whatever would help. So maybe that's why they're moving to that place, is because it seems to have higher floors. So when she's reenacting the scene from Rapunzel, it'll look more authentic. Maybe that's, I don't know. Maybe that's what they're doing. Now, Kate keeps her children close to her heart. Princess of Wales sports a sentimental 495-pound necklace with George, Charlotte, and Louis' initials during Natural History Museum visit. Copycat. Copycat. Copy. You know what? I bet you someone from Kensington Palace forced this story upon the royal rota. I doubt if anyone would have noticed whether she was or was not wearing a chain with all the initials, but somehow she was. Just a day after we celebrated a small woman owned business that managed to get quite the customer, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Now they want to try to create some kind of Kate effect. You know, that's what's coming next. They're going to say, oh, look at how many they sold. I guess that's the Kate effect. Get the hell out of here. Ain't no Kate effect. Well, anyway, whether it is an effect or an infection, I have not sneezed. So, as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter. It's like if a hair extension falls in the forest. Are you with me? This is what they call a metaphor. Y'all hip to a metaphor, right? Okay, here goes. If a hair, what did I just say? Oh, if a hair extension falls in the woods and there's nowhere around to hear it, does it make a sound? Okay, if a wig is detached and is jettisoned across the forest and there's no one there to see it, does it make a sound? Nothing? Okay, let me try one more. if if a hairpin is holding the cap of a hair extension or wig or whatever down, and it's got so much pressure on it that it breaks away and nearly decapitates someone, does it make a sound? Oh man, you guys are a tough crowd. You know that? You guys are a tough crowd. Um, Lex says that palace has no originality. It is clearly William again. William always uses other people to be petty. Jason Knopf, Dan Wooten, Kate. He uses the people around him to fight his one-sided battle with Harry. Exactly. Okay. Now, if an airline beverage cart is missing a whole bunch of those little bottles and Church Nellie is not around, does that mean that Carol Middleton probably took it? I repeat, if an airline beverage cart is missing all them little tiny bottles and Church Nellie is nowhere around, does that mean that Carol Middleton took it? The answer is yes. Oh man, I am being very, very silly tonight. Okay, let me put my game face back on. Uh, anyway, Kate, what is that? Accompanied by Prince William, visited London Hallmark on Thursday morning as they return to their duties after their summer break. Well, don't get too excited. I mean, they only just came back today. And some people have their good days and bad days. Some people are trying to keep a balance. Some people never promised that they would be there every day. So you don't know whether some people are going to be here next week or 2 weeks from now or a month from now. It's all up to them whenever they feel like working. So, and if one takes off, they all take off. Okay. Um, Regally blonde, the Princess of Wales stuns as she makes a return to duties with blonde post holiday hair as she joins William at the Natural History Museum. The thing is, people are in such shock that she showed up to do some work in the first place. You know what I'm saying? It's not even a matter of coloring her hair. I mean, they're just shocked that she showed up in the first place because the odds of her performing her constitutional obligations is pretty small because she's trying to find balance. And you and I both know the only place where Kate can find balance is on the ski slope. After the ski slopes close down, well, then she can never find balance that way. She just has to take off spontaneously. Okay. Now, this is a rear view of said hair, of the offending hair. I mean, look at that. That mass of hair. Where's she going? You guys, I have not touched these photos. That is the way she appeared this afternoon. It looks so heavy. It really looks heavy. I am going to remain in the minority when I say this, but she needs a haircut. She needs to either stop wearing those silly extensions or cut it down some because it's too much. It is too much. It says that um well, I mean, okay. It there's no rule that say that because you're an older woman that you cannot do this or you cannot do that. But come on, come on. What is really going on? What is really going on? That is insecurity. That is someone being very insecure. So when a person is insecure, everything gets bigger. The hair, the nail extensions, the lashes, it all increases in size. Now, let me see. The purple pill is for cholesterol, right? And what is the one for performance anxiety? Is that one blue? You know what I mean? Performance anxiety? Because I have a theory. Maybe the pharmacist gave her the wrong prescription. And ever since then, her hair just will not lay. Maybe she just took the wrong prescription. You know what I mean? And ever since then, her hair has been in a state of caring. No, that's not the right word. A state of her hair has been at attention. Yes, there you go. I was trying to find a way to say that. Let's see. Hello, Baron and Squatties. That story came from Carol Willie Leaks. Don't even look at Kate. How would he know what necklace she's wearing? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Um, Someone leaked it, and they had to make sure that they knew that the necklace she wore had the names of her children, just like Meghan. Just like Meghan. Wow. Okay. Piper C, thank you so much for the super sticker. Oh, and by the way, I'm so sorry. Did I miss one? Um, Words do matter. Thank you so much for the super chat. And Joan Garcia says, Baron, with their money and castles, Kate and William are les miserables, miserable. Oh, I don't know if that means miserable. Les miserables. Does that mean miserable? Anyway, they are miserable. They are sad and pathetic creatures. And people only cozy up to them because they feel obliged to do it, not because they want to. But yes, thank you for the super chat. Okay. And again, I won't even tell you where my eyes have been drawn this time, but my eyes are drawn to that hair for one. The other one, can you guys tell me where my hands are drawn? I mean, not my hands. Oh, I just gave it away, didn't I? I just gave it away. I just gave it away. When Kate is nervous, she has this weird thing where she walks and the backs of her hands are facing forward. You know, kind of like George Jefferson when he would do that strut. That's what it reminds me of. Remember how George Jefferson would do that little strut? That's what it seems like she's doing. uh, it just seems like she's doing that little George Jefferson strut, don't it? Shouldn't the back of your hands like face away from you, right and left? I mean, I'm. If you're standing up right now, that's what I'm doing. I'm standing, and I put my hands to my side, and it seems like my thumbs are going forward, and my pinkies are facing back. But not Kate Middleton. Her pinkies are facing out and away, not forward or backwards, and um, and her thumbs are scratching her thigh. That's so weird. Anyway, I cannot not see it. So that's going to be the last time I mention that. I'm so embarrassed for her. Um, oh, I got to stop. Okay, what's next? And then, of course, letting slip the mask. Um, and notice where the hands are still out in front. Letting slip the mask. It wasn't all fun and games today. There were a few sobering moments where Kate seemed to be a bit withdrawn from everything. Yeah, just a couple of parts. And look at how tan they are. I want to say that their last day on vacation was yesterday. Otherwise, they are so tan from head to toe. And then this little snap right here, if I didn't know better, I would think that Kate was sleeping I would think so. It kind of seems like she nodded off a little bit. I mean, I don't want to believe it, but absent any other reality, what can it be? Okay. um, oh my goodness. Somebody's hair has a. Mm. Wait a minute. Is that a wig on your head, or are you just happy to see me? Huh? Is that a wig on top of your head, or are you just glad to see me? Huh? Hubba hubba. Wow. Now that's a first. That's a first. Huh? Oh. I mean, every picture it just seems like it's getting higher and higher. Wow. I'm blushing. I am absolutely blushing looking at that hair. Anyway, it's kind of a let me stop. It's kind of an obscene gesture, isn't it? if you if you know, you know. If you know, you know. I think it's absolutely obscene. Hmm. And you know what? I have a mind to get I'm sorry. I have a mind to get the authorities involved. I think it's absolutely disgusting. And I am going to get the authorities involved. Yep, I know just what to do.
Police! 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 Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help! Police! Help!
Yeah, when in doubt, call the drama mama. Piper C, thank you so much for the super sticker. All right. Oh, didn't I see that one already? I'm so sorry. That's okay. I could say it twice. Uh-oh. What did I just do? Okay. It just goes from bad to worse. And now, not to be left out, you guys, not to be left out of the bad wig convention.
Prince Harry, is he being selfish? I ask this Spheres agreeing that King Charles may never reunite. Prince Harry, is he being selfish? I ask this Spheres agreeing that King Charles may.
Isn't that something? How long have I had this clip? And look at what she's talking about. Look at what she's talking about.
Agreeing that King Charles may never. Prince Harry, is he being selfish? I ask this Spheres agreeing that King Charles may never reunite. Prince Harry, King Charles may never. Prince Harry, is he being selfish? I ask this.
Yes, Prince Harry. She is so outraged, her jaw is clicking. Now, you know you're upset when your jaw clicks like that. Nana didn't want to be left out. You see, there's a certain technique. Kate uses something that goes all the way back in that Goldsmith's family for decades, for almost a century. And then, of course, there's another technique that Nana uses, right? I don't know if I should divulge their secrets, so I'll just leave that alone for now. But they both have their secrets to how to get your wig and or hair extensions and or unnaturally massive hair to have that nice shiny coat. But later, I'll show you that later. Oh, my goodness. You know, if you just squint your eyes a little bit. All right, let me ask you. Which is the future king and which is the prince consort? I repeat, can you tell the difference between a future king and a prince consort? Can you tell the difference? I am going to say that all of those medals are there just to confuse me, but I believe that that is William on the right side, and I believe that that is the Duke of Kent on the left side. Yes, that is the Duke of Kent on the left side. So the Prince of Wales is on the right, and the yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's what I believe. Sorry, kiddo, but that's what I believe. Actually, it says here on the left, Prince William at 43. On the right, Prince Philip at 75. If William makes it to his father's or grandfather's age by 75, he will need an archaeologist to identify. He will need an archaeologist to identify him. I know that's right. I mean, how else will you be able to tell who the heck he is? They're going to need an arthritis. Well, not arthritis. They're going to need an archaeologist. Wow, that was a Freudian slip, right? They're going to need an arthritis. I think I need me some moonshine to heal that. They're going to need an arthritis. It's archaeologist. That's the word.
Well, obviously it'd be. I would love to have met her, and she's obviously she's an inspirational woman to look up to. Obviously on to this day, and you know, going forward and things. You know, it is. You know, it's a wonderful family. The members who I've met have achieved a lot, and you know, very inspirational. So yeah, I do.
I just wanted you to see how natural her hair is here. See how natural it is with the nice wave and gentle curls falling. How did we go from that to this? How did we get here? How did we get here? There's no explanation for it. It looks like rats have been sucking on it or something. It's just like a muskrat has just been chewing on it or something. It just nesting birds have come to rip it right out of the cap or flesh. I mean, I don't know. I cannot prove that that's not her hair, but it just looks awfully strange. Kavan Slim says that wig is a sign of a mental issue. She's going to be more outrageous in public in the future. it has been alleged. I know exactly what you mean. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. You know, they have clocks that say the same thing. Cuckoo. Oh, man. Wow. Some people just look like they're up to something, don't they? Reach out and touch somebody black and make sure all the cameras see that. Reach out and touch somebody black and make sure all the cameras see that. Take a little time out your busy day to touch a black child along the way. We can change things, you'll see. Um, just don't let them get too close to me. What is wrong with me today? Let me see. TCC Sun says, "Hello, squatties. I've been in a training class. I received my spread and tea day today. The orange marmalade is so good. Kate trying to hide that gray hair. That's what happens to some when they get older." And Kate is aging rapidly. But yeah, I think amongst other things, yes, she is trying to hide the gray hair, but she could always wrench that out. I think she's insecure right now. And well, anyway, well, I just think she's insecure. And from that, you know how they say go big or go home. So she's going bigger hair because maybe her looks are fading. Now I still think she's beautiful, but who cares what I think? So, but thank you so much for your comment. And let me see. Good luck with your training class. Yep, good luck with your training class. Okay. All right. Thank you for the super chat. Well, you know, she really, well, let me take a look. Before I commit, let me take a look at the closest thing. Now, she seems to keep her hair looking luxurious. That, of course, Carol Middleton, Kate's, what am I saying? Yeah, Carol Middleton, Kate's mama. That's who that is. Who can take a beverage cart and strip away the booze? Oh, man. The Middletons, what is it? The Middletons know they can because they drink too much to make the world seem good. Carol Middleton can because she drinks too much, allegedly, to make the world feel good. Carol Middleton could take everything she bakes and fill it up with rum and ginger. Oh, I don't know where this song is going. I don't know where this song is going. Never mind. Um, I'm writing songs in my head, but Okay. I'm done with that song. The Carol Middleton can. No, that doesn't sound right. Um, I was on to something and then I lost it. Uh, I was on to something, then I lost it. Never mind. Look at how shady she looks, though. Don't she look shady? Ooh, she looks shady. All right. Take that face away. Yeah, I'm having what they call writer's block. I'm not able to write music right now, but that's okay. I'll be back on the top of my game. Look at how shady she looked. Like mother, like daughter, just shady. Do you see that? Just shady. I'm gonna do like they do Meghan. It's just something about her. I just don't like her. I don't know what it is. I just don't like her. It's just something about her. Yeah. I just don't like her. So I thought that this was going to be cool, but it was nothing to it. Liz Jones, who was so critical of the Cambridges or Wellses when they first proposed the oh well. So yeah, it's no good to me. Nico Max says, looks real to me. Y'all are haters. Yes, Nico says her hair looks Nico said her hair looks real. So recollections may vary, but if you take a good look, you can see that hair is 100% real. Don't even try it. And by the way, thank you, Nico Mac, for setting the record straight. Okay. Well, I thought it was hilarious. And somebody told Kate, if you want big hair, you have to tease it. So Kate, you know how literal she is about everything. She doesn't have any abstract thinking. So when they said, Kate, if you want big hair, you have to tease it. So that's what she's doing right there. Ha! Ha! That is Kate's secret to big hair. You have to tease it. And that's what she's doing right there. She's teasing her hair. And if you tease it enough, uh, you get this, you get that. That's what happens when you just keep teasing your hair. Oh well. Ah. Oh, you know what? You know what will scare the hair to make it stand up? All she has to do is warn the hair. She just has to say to the hair, "Have you ever heard about the early years?" Because if I thought Kate was going to try to tell me about the early years, um, yeah, I think all of the hair on my body would stand up too. So that is a great way to, well, that's a great way. Ah! And you know who else likes to tease their hair to get it just right? Nana. Except for Nana, she doesn't like try to scare the hair. what she does is grab the back of the cap and then swing it in the air like she just don't care. See there? That's what she's doing. She grabs the wig by the cap all the way, where the cap comes down to the base of the skull. That's the part you want to grab. And then you just shake it vigorously. And that's what she's doing. And then in no time, you'll find out that, you have a, anyway, that's what she's doing. You just twirl it. And while you're spinning the hair around, you think of somebody you hate, right? So this is what she says when she's twirling that hair.
Harry. Prince Harry.
You see what I mean? So she twirls the hair around as vigorously as possible, and then she says the name of somebody that she hates.
Prince Harry.
That's what she does. That is how she gets her hair so big. Is she says Prince Harry, and she pretends like she's grabbing Harry, and she just starts flinging that wig all over the place. See there? It don't cost you nothing extra. She knows how to live on a budget. Oh well. See how big her hair is? That's because she's been teasing it. That's what happens when you tease your hair.
Prince Harry. Charles may never be. Prince Harry. Is it being selfish?
See? And she got it all teased. Gotta have big hair. Got to have big hair. Speaking of big hair, the British press had absolutely no issue commenting on Meghan Markle's appearance, even when she was heavily pregnant. After 8 weeks of vacation, Kate shows up in a bad wig and ill-fitting clothes, and they will say nothing. Absolutely nothing. They'll pretend as though it did not happen. And then, of course, there's this. This was very strange. This was very strange. If I didn't know better.
Dental implant.
If I didn't know better, which I really, really don't. So SK says the future queen, if let them eat cake, had a face. Those poor children. This photo sums up the royal family and their subjects. As long as they are comfortable, it doesn't matter. Those who are suffering at the bottom. So Kate and William are both hanging on to those umbrellas, tightly hanging on to those umbrellas. And never mind those kids. Those kids are used as a prop. They bring those kids and have them show up and serve as a backdrop. That's what they do. The kids show up and they serve as a backdrop. I'm just saying, that's what it is. Very unfair to the children, if I do say so myself. Okay. Oh, did I do it? No. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm going to show you a little film of that.
This is right open. Listen.
I'm trying.
Now, why does Will and Kate get to stay dry? Huh? Why not just take the kids back inside or put them back on the bus or wherever they came from? While those kids' parents are at work, those kids were left under the care of whomever. And some of those kids and a handful of parents or a few parents find themselves caught in the rain somewhere. Why was it so imperative that the children had to stay outside in the rain? Kate has an umbrella. William has an umbrella. Now, to be fair, it looked like they somewhat tried to make the most of. I'm just sick about it. I don't like it. Let's see here. Baron, only cheap synthetic wigs require that much attention. Those wigs obviously came from King Kong. Lassie or Sasquatch voluptuous behind. Oh, thank you so much for that, Vaughn. And let me see. Kavan Slim says, maybe they were trying for the Harry and Meghan umbrella shot. Oh, they won't stop doing that. And you know what? Please, nobody tell them that it requires one umbrella as opposed to multiple. If they got two, then they have probably waited too late. They should be under one umbrella, looking and gazing at each other. But that's not how the Harry and Meghan moment works. Harry and Meghan had diamonds falling from the sky and raining upon them. Thank you very much for the super chat. Okay. There we go. That's where I am. So I am shocked, horrified, dismayed, and disgusted by all the nasty comments about the Princess of Wales today. A woman's hair is very personal to her. It's armor, defense, confidence, and so much more. I cannot believe the evil and lacking in any kind of empathy are the comments the majority made, apparently by other women attacking a vulnerable other young woman who has no choice by what is that? By something, by dint of who she is. Okay, I guess that's it. By dint of who she married and the role she okay, well, whatever. Yeah, dint. By dint of who she married and the role she took on to bravely face the public. I don't get the dent part. Is that right? Did they mean something else? Dent? Oh, well. So, what is that? Zainab. Yeah, Zainab has this to say: all these words because people said the hair color doesn't suit her, and apparently she's wearing extensions seriously. Meghan was called all sorts of names. They created all crazy conspiracy theories about her, but she's shocked and horrified by the comments about hair color. Well, there you go. There you go. Recollections may vary. And then I started thinking, umbrellas, umbrellas. It reminded me of that moment when William had the big umbrella and did not invite his not so darling wife to come and join him under that umbrella. Harry had to point and was like, dude, come get your wife. How embarrassing for William. Isn't that the William? I don't have to dig that picture out, do I? Where William is getting off of one of those private planes from the UK. And he gets off and jumps down the steps of the plane before his wife is able to well, tacky. Tacky, tacky, tacky. Tacky is as tacky does. Look at this one. Here's another one. Where's his manners? Where is his manners? Non-existent. That's where they are. Non-existent. Pig. What a pig. Oh, well. Tacky. Poor Kate has to fend for herself. I should have expected as much. And oh, look at that. How come the kids are in the rain? Anybody? Why are those kids in the pouring rain? Oh, okay. Well, where is that at? One more time. All right. Oh, where am I here? Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at Harry protecting the women in his life. Look at that. Harry protecting the women in his life. One of the squatties made this. It wasn't me, so don't blame me. There is only one image that is 100% matched. There's only one image that is a 100% match, and that's it right there. I said that wasn't me. I did not do that. It was not I. I did not do it. And of course, you may recognize the image on the left side from that movie Martians or whatever. Again, wasn't my call. And then this, of course, is AI. Yeah, there you go. That's an AI representation of the Princess of Wales. And yet another bad wig. Who knew that you can get two awful wigs in different colors? I thought anything that horrid would be restricted to just one wig, or at least one color. But no, they have them in all sorts of colors. Oh, AM, thank you so much for the PayPal. Yeah, they have them in all sorts of colors, y'all. So if you're looking for a bad wig, allegedly a wig, then just know that they come in all colors. Yes, you're not confined to just muskrat. They come in chestnut and other colors. Yes, buy one, get one. And of course, it is said that Kate's wigs once had a starring role on the Addams Family. Oh, yes, that is Cousin It from the Addams Family. Now, which one of these is Kate and which is not? Okay, two of these are not Kate, but one of them is Kate. Can you spot the real Kate Middleton? You know, this is going to be difficult because I forgot I have to say that's not it. That's not it. Okay, you guessed it. The one on the left, the one with the chestnut what is it? Light Egyptian. That's what color that is. It's called light Egyptian. It's also a damn good Halloween costume. See there? Damn good Halloween costume. And as you can see right here, it almost feels like um, okay. Feeling a little amorous, I suppose. But it's not too late for Kate to just cut her hair short, cut her losses, count her blessings, and follow the muskrat brown yellow brick road. And with that, you guys, guess what? I am done. I am done. Okay, an hour and a half, a little longer than I expected. Been an hour and a half, but I don't think we're any closer today than we were before. I said we get to the bottom of it. Well, in a way we did, but okay. Uh-oh, let me see here. Oh, okay. That's nothing. All right. Love you guys. I will see you all next time. Thank you, moderators, for keeping this a safe space. This has not been a Mark Goodson or a Bill Totson production. No animals remained or injured throughout the production of Royal Sussex. Any nudity or violence was definitely unintended and probably not even asked for. But we make it do what it do, right? Right. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, cookies and cream. Okay. Okay. Cheers.